Good evening, everybody. This is Roy Boy from the County Metalheads. And this is your The County Metalheads Weekly Podcast. Things got all fucked up today. I was supposed to have 9 Mile Silence in here. And 3 got sick, 1 got to work, and the other one said, fuck it, he ain't coming. So they did not make it. But, like the good guy he is, Anthony Earnhardt.
Yeah, Earnhardt. Yeah, that's me.
And
thanks, Dan.
Eric decided he would stop in and fill in the gap. And then he got a hold of another guy I know, old Shadow Meister 666 himself, rocking and rolling in the studio, and he brought his lovely woman with him. So
Tammy.
Well, glad to meet you, Tammy. You've been here 2 hours, just now learned your name. Thanks for coming. I want to appreciate you guys filling in the gap, man. Really, I thought I was going to be doing so. I felt all Ryan Seacrest and shit tonight. But we're not going to do it. We're going to rock and roll. I went ahead. They called and canceled after I loaded the song. So we're going to go ahead and play their songs anyway, as if they was here. So we're going to do that. We're going to get you started off with 4 songs. Then when we come back, we're going to talk to Shadowfuck 666 and Anthony Eric. I can't even remember all of it, bro. I smoke a lot of bongs.
Anthony Earnhardt.
And Anthony Earnhardt.
Yeah, if you ask Dan, that's Earnhardt. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll be getting into some of the shows that are up and coming and a few little stories about Elvis and New Year's Eve. So we will be back. This is 9 Mile Silence with #1 fan. I believe this is a live clip. Urban Primate, this is brand new, was sent to me with Belong. AudioCide, Sun Up, Sundown. Feeling a little nostalgic. And then we got Faith and Faye with Leave Me Behind, which is a really cool song. So we'll be back to talk with Shadow and Dale Jr. right after this.
you've done. Played my heart. You deceived me, claiming love. I should ignore all the ways you left me blind, and even more
Well, hello everybody. This is Roy Boy from Licking County Metalhead, and I'm excited to tell you about Shamrock Printing, located right here in Newark, Ohio. Shamrock Printing can provide all your office or business printing needs. They can print stationery, business cards, or even just make a few copies if that's what you need. They also provide screen printing for t-shirts, hats, stickers, banners, and a whole lot more. Just contact any of the helpful staff at Shamrock Printing, located 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio, or by phone at 740-349-2244. Tell them Roy Boy sent you. Is your beard itchy, flaky, hard to manage? Well, let me introduce you to what some are saying is God's gift to beards, the Hemp Wizard Beard Care Company. With so many beard oils on the market, why choose Hemp Wizard? It's simple. Terpenes. They are great for your beard and skin. They help promote growth, and they are natural, antifungal, and possess anti-itch properties. And when you pair them up with our career oils, hemp seed, grapeseed, jojoba, sweet almond, coconut castor, and avocado, combine those along with our unique scents, your beard will be looking and smelling glorious. Here are some of the products that we offer. Maui Wowie, OG Kush, Strawberry Switchblade, Blueberry Haze, and Grape Stomper. So give your beard the magic touch. And remember, shavings for pussies. So go to hempwizardbeardcarecompany.bigcartel.com and use promo code ROYBOY for 20% off. We are back with Anthony Earnhardt Jr. in the number 8 car and Shadow 66666
In the fuck love. Tank top.
I look all tattooed up and shit. He looks like a rock star. So, Anthony.
Oh, yeah, what?
What?
Okay.
Do you have anything you want to say about the Elvis show or New Year's Eve show? Any funny
I don't know.
stories?
Did we tell the story about you losing your shoe?
I don't know. We never did tell that. I don't think.
Oh my God. You haven't been to that venue yet, right?
No.
Okay, so there's a ramp leading in. We didn't even make it in the building, and this guy had a pair of boots he took out of the closet. He hadn't worn
They
it
were
like
Harley
forever.
boots.
Harley boots, right?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he's coming up the ramp, like 2/3 of the fucking sole came loose. So he's walking, clap, and he's like, "Oh shit!" He goes, "I can't believe I got a flapper." And that's how he walked all around for like 2 fucking hours, like that, up the steps, down the steps, VIPing around, fucking flapping everywhere. And I'm like, dude, just pull it off already, just get rid of it. And he did. He's like, I already did. And then the whole rest of the night, he's pretty tipsy because he's drinking a double margarita in each hand. He was ordering two doubles at a time. And he's using that fucking thing. Every time we're all like watching the show, he's slamming on the fucking table and scare everyone. That poor little girl with me, he's like, he's gonna give me a heart attack with that. He keeps on doing that.
Classic Roy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The whole fucking show, the whole Elvis show, they'd like, gonna Blue Christmas, and Roy's like, yeah, the whole fucking night.
Blue Christmas.
And all you hear is Roy up in the balcony, yeah.
That's why they don't let me drink.
Oh.
End up in jail. But yeah, dude, that was a great time, man. I really had a good time.
Tone it down a little bit, man. Ricky, you gonna tell me I can't bring you?
Well, I don't think it would have been too bad if it had been Texas Hippie or somebody like that,
Yeah.
but it was fucking Elvis' birthday.
Yeah. You can't get Roy out of that mode, though.
Rowdy Elvis, man.
No matter what show, he goes in that venue and he's like, yeah! No matter what the fuck it is.
Blue suede shoes, bitch!
I better hear some Kentucky Rain, motherfucker.
That's right. I don't get to.
Actually, they did play that, and he did during it. He did.
That's one of the songs I actually really dig Elvis do.
He did get excited for that.
Me too.
Kentucky Rain and My Way. Oh, jeez.
They did the My Way, and he
I was like Suspicious
yamming
Minds.
through that.
Yeah. I like Frank Sinatra's My Way, but Elvis was like
They
the
did
real Elvis.
What was that?
Blew that fucking song out.
They did the Hawaii Aloha fucking.
The farewell tour or whatever, yeah. Well, they had 3 generations. Like they had the 50s Elvis, the 60s Elvis, and the
Fat Elvis in 70s.
4 years into the 70s Elvis. He didn't last too long after 70. But yeah, it was really entertaining for me. And that was before I got really drunk.
It was different. I like going to stuff that's different, and I actually enjoyed that. And then I went there right after that to see Twisted. That was different too, and I enjoyed it. And it was a good night.
Ah, man, dude, I bet that was a good experience, man.
It was packed.
That place, fucking, when we seen Black Label, that place was rocking that night. And you had Prong, Obituary, and Zach and Black Label.
When Prong
Society,
finished,
man.
some young kid next to me tapped me and he goes, "Who was that we just saw?" I'm like, "Prong?" And I kind of said it weird, and he's like, "Yeah, they knew." I'm like, "Yeah, 1986, dude." He just kind of looked at me like,
Band's older than I am. Yeah.
And
Well,
so is Obituary. They're 86 or 87.
I had to laugh every time I went in the bathroom on the Twisted show. I overheard conversations. All those people pretty much had never been there before, because I think that was, because it was rap. It wasn't typical. And
Did they do a bunch? Are you familiar with Twisted?
yeah, look,
Did they do any of their psychopathic songs that they did when they was with Psychopathic Records, like "We Don't Die" and?
that was their closer.
Yeah.
They went off stage and nobody left, and they came back out and did that at the end.
Yeah, this is their encore.
Nobody left.
Nobody left. Nobody moved.
Well, no, because they didn't hear it, so they knew it was coming.
Yeah, it's one of them you're going.
They walked off. The lights went off. They're like, "All right, thank you," and then everyone kept cheering, and they came back out eventually. And did it.
It's kind of like whenever I went to Incarceration just this past September. Rob Zombie closed out the whole event, and like they didn't do "Living Dead Girl," and the whole band went off stage, and everybody's like,
What the hell?
"Yeah, everybody said Rob Zombie," and then they came out and played "Living Dead Girl." I was like, I didn't hear "Feel So Numb." I didn't hear "Never Gonna Stop." They left a lot of good songs off the table that
There
night.
were so many new people that had never been there that when it came time to line up and go in, they lined up the wrong way and they went across the courtyard by the fountain. So the line stretched
Over toward the apartments?
like nothing I'd ever seen before, because I got out of my car and I'm like, oh my God, there's no one in line. This is great. I get right to the door, and then I walk around and I see this fucking line going the wrong way, and just like crazy, and I'm like, oh no.
How many people does that venue hold?
850.
850? That's a pretty impressive capacity.
If you look, when he did like
I mean, the
Elvis,
place
and
looks
it was,
enormous.
When it's all tables, I'm pretty sure it's 240. When it's all
something like
table
that.
seating is 240.
Yeah.
But
That show was nuts, dude. The merch line for Twisted stretched across the whole place to the patio, and the merch line never let up from the time the doors opened till the whole show was over. I don't know how they didn't run out of merch. I never saw a merch line like that. It was ridiculous.
can you imagine?
But everyone marveled over like the size of the bathroom. I kept hearing it when I was in there, like, holy shit, this is so much bigger than El Rosa. Look at all the urinals.
I mean,
That's
God rest the El Rosa. It was an old bar.
Well,
Yeah.
It was a pretty old room, or a
Dude,
pretty old
I've been
building.
there since I was 16, 17.
I was supposed to go there the
You
night
remember-
Dime got killed and I got grounded for having shitty grades.
you remember how small the bathroom was at Muddy Creek?
Mm-hmm.
You get in the stall and you like bump your head trying to pull your pants down. I didn't think.
I don't know. I
Get
never
your
sat.
elbow
I
on
never
the
sat
wall,
down. I
wiping your
don't
ass.
I try not to sit down on public toilets.
I didn't think the bathroom.
That's
could
how
get-
you get crabs,
I didn't
Anthony.
think Sam could go
There
smaller
you
than
get
he
grabbed.
did.
That's funny.
And trust me, you don't want to spend a Sunday afternoon picking through your pumpkin patch for the tiny chrome.
You get crabs from them Zanesville 7th Street hookers. That's how you
Look at her. She's like.
That's why I try to
she's
stay
keeping
the-
her smile. She's like, yeah.
That's why I try to stay the fuck out of Zanesville right there.
Yeah, good old Zanesville.
Yeah.
So what are we going to next, Roy?
We're going to,
What am I dragging you to?
I believe, All That Remains.
During the commercial breaks, I'm booking Billy for some shows here too.
Yeah.
See,
Texas
this
Hippie
guy's a hell of a
Coalition.
booking agent.
We're going to Marietta to see Faith and Failure.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Next Friday.
21st.
They're pretty good.
Oh no,
man.
21st, not next
21st.
Friday. Yeah.
They're pretty good.
What the hell's next Friday's date?
Next Friday is Voided Reality supposed to be here.
No. What's the
Is that
date?
next week?
Yeah, that's the 14th.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck today's
Uh-oh.
date is.
There's something at the door.
Mail call.
Oh, there's pizza here.
All right. Well, we're going to go to some music. Going to give you another one from 9 Mile Silence, who was supposed to be here tonight. We got one from Dead Silent, Sleepwalking, live. Cryptic with a new one of theirs, Girl Scout Cookies. And then Children of the Void with Scream. And then we'll be back with more from Anthony and Shadow
Schuster.
666.
The tears and pain, we could have had everything. I've got nails in my heart.
You tore and ripped it apart.
You're so underneath the surface. Something comes up and makes me feel nervous. Strikes fear without a purpose, making me wonder now if it's really worth this. Deep pain, where do I begin? Never knowing when or how it's gonna end. Regain sanity within, ever growing insecurity again. A worn heart, feel it as it drops. Sinking down below, the fear it never stops. Torn apart, I'm always breaking down, but constantly I'm falling till I hit the ground. How could you do this? Just leave me on my own. I will be drowning in my sorrow. My mind is broken. It's a little pieces I remain. But come tomorrow, will I be the same? Stay near, right beneath the surface. It always comes up and makes me feel nervous. My fear that I have no purpose, making me wonder now if I'm really worthless. Insane, feel it grow within, never knowing why I choose to pretend. Deep pain, it comes back again, leaving me to fight the sin stuck within. A worn heart, feel it as it drops. Sinking down below, the fear it never stops. Torn apart, I'm always breaking down, but constantly I'm falling till I hit the ground. How could you do this? Just leave me on my own. I will be drowning in my sorrow. My mind is broken. It's a little of the media, buying your time and killing your mind. Our minds collapse at the sound of a bell. Just a pawn to a so-called free world. Make your country proud, take it.
We're back in the studio with Shadow666 and Dale Jr. I might as well fuck it up. Everybody else does. At least I'm doing it on purpose. I know it's Eric.
Fucking Dan. No, I'm Dale Jr.
And I appreciate all you're doing with the page, man. I really do. Be honest with you, man, I kind of want to take a back burner. When spring comes and the races and shit start, man, I'll be going to a lot of dirt track races and shit. So it's going to kind of, my interest is going to kind of shift this year a little bit. So, but I appreciate you, appreciate Dan, everybody that contributes. I want to get that out of the way. Thank you guys very much. Now we go over here to Shadow Boxer 666. What's going on? What's going on with you guys, man, with the old dead song?
Well, we took the entire month of December completely off from doing practices or anything like that. I mean, every few days, you know, we all talk anyway.
Right.
Like we have a band chat thread on Facebook that we all kind of keep up with each other and make sure everybody's doing fine. There was some COVID there was some COVID a couple weeks back, and that's all cleared up. But we're actually getting together tomorrow. And we're gonna try and get Randy's parts of not Sleepwalking, the Shadows video filmed, and hopefully in a couple of months we can get that video edited and together and all that happy horse shit that I know nothing about. Thank God for
Shuby, huh?
Yeah, thank God for Shuby. Doing all the Brainiac shit. All I gotta do is just show up and be a musician, and we're trying to get the rest of the album recorded, and hopefully late spring, maybe early summer, we might be able to get that out. It's like we're not putting a date on it, but the album's gonna be self-titled. It was gonna be the Pandemic Sessions, but that shit's all played out by now. So
yeah,
everybody and their mother's making something pandemic or COVID related, and we're not gonna follow everybody else's suit. We're gonna do our own fucking thing like we always do. But we don't have any gigs or anything planned, because you know nobody's booking anything, you know, in our range, you know, nobody's booking anything, you know, for a band that's really starting to cut their teeth into business and shit. So hopefully
there'll be opportunities out there.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully through spring and summer, maybe going into fall, we can have 10, 12 shows this year.
Well, I think this whole mask mandate shit and stuff like that's kind of coming to a head.
Well, see, I got fitted for...
People are fucking pretty much saying, you know, fuck off or whatever.
See, like, I don't wear a mask because I got fitted for my microchip back in August, so I could go to Ink. And you know, so like I don't, and not only that, I got like a killer immune system anyway. Like I never hardly ever get sick anyway. So.
What's that thing Elon Musk has got in his head? That Neuralink.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. Actually, be truthful with you, I wish I could have 1/1000th of his money.
I got go.
Okay, one millionth of his money.
millionth of
One
Vietnam.
millionth of his money. I wish I could just see it. Fuck.
Take a bath in it.
Yeah. Do the Donald Duck swimming through bitcoins.
Yeah, Bitcoin. That's fun.
Swimming through the bitcoins.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, so if anybody's looking to book Dead Silent, contact
Rick Shoop.
Rick Shoop.
Or, I mean, any of us.
Or-
yeah, any member of the band. I mean, we all,
Leave them
we'll
a
all talk about it.
message on the page or anything like that, man. I'm sure you guys will play about anything, right? I mean,
Pretty
opportunity
much.
to
Pretty
play.
much. I mean,
Yeah.
we just want to get out there and play some shit and,
Cool.
you know, meet some new people, make some new friends, maybe some new fans,
Yeah.
sell a couple T-shirts, play some songs, drink a lot,
Drink a few beers.
drink a lot.
Awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Well, man, thanks for coming out tonight, man.
Oh, I ain't going nowhere.
Let's get some music played out here, man, and come back, and we're going to talk about some of the stuff we're going to do in the future. So once again, 9 Mile Silence was supposed to be here, and they didn't show, or they called and said they wouldn't be able to make it.
I'll take it better. Those guys are all cool.
Yeah, they seemed like they were ready to go, man.
Wow.
This fucking, I know what it's like to go to bed one day feeling fine and wake up next day just feeling,
Like dirt.
yeah, like somebody kicked you in the fucking head. So I can appreciate that. We'll get them rescheduled to get them in here. But we're going to play the final song of them that I was going to do tonight. 9 Mile Silence with Ghost. Band here. I played one of their other songs on a previous show. But I played this one because it's a really cool version of Black Sabbath's Immaculate Deception. And then we got SOHI, Make It With a Bang Bang, and Sourblood.
Sourblood. Love me some Sourblood.
Never Again. I'm glad to play this song. So we'll be back in about 20 minutes.
Creeping shadows crawl across my window. Whispers
Yeah, come buy our shit.
Comes darkness.
your girlfriend. I am not your pal. Not here to hear no bitty bitty clang clang. Come on, baby girl, just make it with the bang bang. Dress in black, make me a shiny penny. Look at me, what friends with pennies. I am not your time whore. I am not your clown. Don't want to hear no ratchet jaw. Hey, come on, pretty girl, just make it with the bang bang. Make it with the bang bang. Free agent man, Mr. Makey.
Well, hello everybody. This is Roy Boy from Licking County Metalhead, and I'm excited to tell you about Shamrock Printing, located right here in Newark, Ohio. Shamrock Printing can provide all your office or business printing needs. They can print stationery, business cards, or even just make a few copies if that's what you need. They also provide screen printing for t-shirts, hats, stickers, banners, and a whole lot more. Just contact any of the helpful staff at Shamrock Printing, located 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio, or by phone at 740-349-2244. Tell them Roy Boy sent you. Is your beard itchy, flaky, hard to manage? Well, let me introduce you to what some are saying is God's gift to beards, the Hemp Wizard Beard Care Company. With so many beard oils on the market, why choose Hemp Wizard? It's simple. Terpenes. They are great for your beard and skin. They help promote growth, and they're a natural antifungal and possess anti-itch properties. And when you pair them up with our career oils, hemp seed, grapeseed, jojoba, sweet almond, coconut castor, and avocado, combine those along with our unique scents, your beard will be looking and smelling glorious. Here are some of the products that we offer: Maui Wowie, OG Kush, Strawberry Switchblade, Blueberry Haze, and Grape Stomper. So give your beard the magic touch. And remember, shavings for pussies. So go to hempwizardbeardcarecompany.bigcartel.com and use promo code ROYBOY for 20% off. All right, we're back. I hope you enjoyed the music. I thought it was rather great. We've been sitting here talking about things during the break. Something about Billy and prostitution.
So this
I have no idea what that's about.
This story has never been told outside of Muddy Creek.
The only part of this story that has ever been told, and this is straight from the horse's mouth too, the only part of this story that's ever actually been told on a public level is that Anthony locked me out of the motel room.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
I got Muddy Creek level drunk.
He got plastered.
Which is like
he got plastered and locked me out.
That's next level drunk. I had paid that lady next door $10 extra to let you stay in the room.
Yeah.
I got one key, which is all you get from her, old school key.
Yeah.
I went next door, got Muddy Creek drunk. Somehow I just walked like a zombie back to the room. Don't remember doing it. Fell on the bed, but I locked the fucking door.
He did.
I never heard Billy pounding on the door to get in. And Billy,
I was beating on that mother. I was kicking that fucking door.
Billy wasn't going to drink that night. Billy had a can of Coke in his hand until I told him that he could stay in the room. And I paid the woman. He goes, "Cool, I can drink." So because of me, he started fucking drinking a lot. And then I go and lock him out of the room. And then something else happened while I was passed out, and he can tell that part of it.
Okay, so I get locked out of the out of the motel room at the Starlight Motel right there in Heath, right next to the old Muddy Creek. And I'm beating on the fucking door. I'm kicking the door.
He never thought to go ask a
Anthony,
woman to let him in.
open the fucking door! I'm fucking cold. Open the fucking door. Even though it was summer.
I'm cold.
Nothing. I sat by the door for about 5 minutes. I'm like, well, fuck, I need to figure something else out now. I am pissed drunk, and I'm not about to call my dad because he's going to be really fucking mad. Because 2 weeks prior to that, I had to call him to pick my drunk ass up because I didn't have a ride home, period. Or any place to stay. Because Anthony was not at that show. Okay, so I get up.
He did crash on the floor once over there. He took the bedspread off the top of the bed and wrapped himself up like a burrito and laid next to the bed on the floor one time because he was drunk.
I did.
Yep, he did.
So, I'm
had
sitting.
sometimes at Muddy Creek.
So I'm sitting there, pissed fucking drunk. And I'm like, I gotta figure something out because Anthony ain't waking up. And he's got my ass locked out. So I walk back over to Muddy Creek. I run into a very, very highly respected person in the metal community. I'm not going to drop a name. And I was like, dude, Anthony
was
fucking...
Was it a Misfit production?
The show?
The show was a Misfit production?
What show was that?
I don't remember the show. I don't think it was a Misfit show.
What show was that?
Oh,
I don't think it was a Misfit show. I think it was a big band. I think it was a big band. And like I said, I'm not dropping any names, but you know, and he's like, well, he said, I found this hotel key on the floor, It's for the other one, the nicer
The
one.
All American, which is up north on 79, the other side of the car lot.
Yeah, on the
It's
other
not
side.
nice.
On the other.
It's not nicer. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, man, I'm just going by what you told me.
Time out. I've stayed at both, and that was not nicer. I ended up going back to the Starlight my next
So,
day.
I'm staggering my drunk ass over. I get close to the door. I can see the door. I got the key card. I'm getting ready to slide it in.
Oh my god.
And Heath Cop says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, I found it." I said, "My buddy locked me out of the motel room that I'm supposed to be staying in. I found this key card on the floor at Muddy Creek, so I'm going to try it." And he said, "You probably ought not do that." I'm like, "Why not?" He said, "Because we're doing a prostitution sting, and if you stick that key card inside that door, you are legally soliciting. Yeah, you are illegally soliciting a prostitute." And I'm like,
Here's the key.
and he says, "My best advice, son, you ought to take that key right back over next door where you found it and put it right back where you found it, because we have a certain John that our undercover prostitute is already solicited, and he's supposed to get that key and come over." I was like, okay, well, whenever I get back over to Muddy Creek, the gate's locked, the door's locked, so I just take that fucking key, stick it between the fence and say, "Fuck this!" and say, "Fuck that hotel! I'm gonna find a way home." So I called up a person I knew, and they took me to my house. The end.
Woo. We had some times.
I even called.
Why would Ray do that to you?
I didn't say nothing about Ray.
Oh.
I never said on or off camera that it was Ray.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm not a name dropper, Roy, but yeah,
I am.
we know.
You need to change your shirt from Zero Fucks Giving Them Back to just Instigator or something.
Yeah.
Shit stirrer.
Well, Ray, sorry that happened. Billy, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro.
Well, shit
Man,
happens.
just think if that cop would have missed and you'd have stuck that key in there.
How long was it afterward?
You'd
that
been on
you were angry
some kind
for a
of
while
list.
after. I want to say it was a period of weeks or so.
It was a couple weeks.
He was mad.
Yeah, I mean, more than anything, like I have like an impeccable criminal record, like nothing. I have a seatbelt ticket from 3 years ago that just came off my license about 6 months back.
And once again,
It's fucking it.
my drinking got more shit going.
It takes a fucking Xerox machine to print my record.
We know. We already know. Satellites link up in outer space. There's a telegraph machine.
Predator drone flying overhead.
Yeah.
We got some heavy drinking shows coming up here, I think.
See, I done made the decision. I'm not heavy drinking around you anymore, because every time you get me into some fucking
I
shit.
swear to God. See what he just said?
Get locked out.
You see what he said? I have made more people swear off booze than AA. I swear to
I didn't say I swear off booze. I said I'm not heavy drinking around you.
Anthony Eric.
Oh, around me.
AE.
Don't give Dan ideas. He'll change my last initial to A and come up with a weird name now.
Eric.
Oh my God, dude. Come on.
Hey.
St. Patty's Day. St. Patty's Day could be. I already booked the motel. I'm that far ahead.
Oh, Christ.
It's a stumble distance from King of Clubs, round a bend behind the Waffle House. Already paid for the room. Holy hell.
It's a stumble
We
fuck
gonna do
away.
Uber from the bar to the hotel?
No, last time we stumbled literally around the parking lot.
Oh, you hike it, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a walk. You can walk it. That's non-point. That's a drink. That's gonna get real fucked up day. I believe 9 Mile Silence is playing that one.
Motel's
They-
a stumble
they're playing
fuck
that.
away.
See, man, and I would D&D for you guys.
No, you won't.
I would. I mean, I should.
I don't know. Yeah, you
But I don't know.
you offered to take my drunk ass home after the last podcast I was on with you.
I did.
Yeah.
I would do that, man.
I took care of it.
If not, I'll wake my wife up.
You could D&D me some of these local shows here, like maybe the Last Rise in Roseville. I'll take a D&D for that night. I'll tell you what,
When is it?
January 22nd.
Guernsey County?
Saturday.
Guernsey County?
It's a Saturday. It's in Roseville.
That's in Guernsey County, ain't it?
Oh, I know exactly what it is.
That's not Guernsey.
I used to
That
live in
might be-
Roseville.
That may be Perry or something weird. Or,
Muskingum or Prairie or some shit. Yeah.
Perry County.
yeah,
Perry. Yeah.
Perry County.
The West Virginia of Ohio.
that's their last.
No offense to
That's
anybody.
Cannibal.
No offense to anybody from Perry County, the West Virginia
I
of Ohio.
can't miss that, man. That's their goodbye show.
Oh, they're not doing any more gigs?
No, they haven't. They never gave a real goodbye, so that's their actual goodbye. They're getting together
I think
for the
they
one
had.
show.
Didn't they have something planned, and then all the
Maybe.
some stupid shit happened?
But this is the actual goodbye, like the Boba Flex finale show. This is. I want to go, but I'm gonna be depressed. But I gotta go. I can't miss it, but I'm gonna be depressed. But I gotta go.
See, I didn't get to go to the
Yeah,
Boba
you're
Flex
putting
goodbye
yourself
shows.
in a very
The night of my birthday
I
party
know.
a couple years
It
back.
happens.
It happens.
It happens.
It happens.
They got a little TikTok video. One final night of Last Rites. It brings a fucking tear to my eye. I don't want to watch it.
Aw.
Yeah, you want to watch it with me?
I'll watch it with you, Billy. We could reminisce.
Aw.
You know what? I'll even.
Well, I
if
mean-
you go, I will.
Once you get a fucking
It's-
scrunchie and a bottle of wine,
It's BYOB.
fuck each other when
It's
you die.
BYOB. But if he drives and you go with me for that, I will buy the wild turkey. I'll do wild turkey with you. And I've never done that with you. I'll do wild turkey.
20
We'll talk off camera about the proclivities that involve that.
and a key at a bar.
No keys. No keys off the ground.
I'm gonna throw a key on the ground just for Billy.
Just for Billy. Look at that, Billy.
Put a string on it and pull it when he gets it.
You almost had it.
Could be
Almost
faster than
got
that.
it.
You were so close.
That's awesome.
Stop it, Roy! I need a place to sleep.
I'll tell you what, man. One time, I worked for a housing authority, man. And I worked in a building, and it was all senior citizens. And me and a buddy of mine, we used to glue quarters to the sidewalk.
Oh man.
I hate when they do this shit in bars.
I'm so ashamed of myself. But it
That's messed
just
up.
wasn't nothing funnier than an 85-year-old
Oh my god.
bending over to try to pick up a quarter.
Did you loosen the bolts on the wheelchairs too while you were there?
No, but I did hit a guy in a power chair
Oh my god.
one time.
Oh, that's- I've heard
right
that.
out in front of the building.
I've heard this story. Why don't you tell that one? That's a good one. I like that. Listen to this.
I've never heard of even.
He
never
hit someone
even.
in a wheelchair with his
Hey.
truck.
There was one time. I think the statute of limitations is up, so I can tell the whole story.
Okay.
But it was one time I was leaving work at this certain place, and I had just smoked a bunch of weed because I didn't want to smoke when I was driving.
That was lettuce.
I said,
Responsibility.
I smoke before I drive, not wow, all the time. Anyway, and I was setting this traffic light, and I was setting up in a pickup truck. And I was I mean, I gotta get a little credit for this. I was setting up in a pickup truck, and I was sitting at a stop sign. The light turned green, and I started to go, and I heard a thud. And my wife or my girlfriend is sitting right behind me at the light, and then right behind her is a cop. So I fucking mowed this fucker down in this wheelchair, bust the wheels off the front of it, and he's laying on the ground going, "You motherfucker, you! Why didn't you see me?" And I was like, "Why'd you cross on green?" Anyway, and the cop come up there, and I tell you what, man, I never heard nothing about that. Never. No insurance claim, nothing from the police, and the police was right there. I never got a ticket or anything from that. But that motherfucker was fucking laying on the ground,
Did they take your
yelling
weed?
at me for running over his head.
No,
Did
no,
the cops take your weed?
No.
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 Okay.
They did not know I had it,
The
Bill.
first time I heard this
until
story,
right now.
the first time I heard this,
Statute of
he
limitations.
blamed the guy in the wheelchair when he first told me. Told me he should have had a big flag on the back of his fucking
I
chair.
told that cop. I told him. I said, "Well, man, he was crossing on my green light, and he didn't have no goddamn fucking caution flag, no slow moving vehicle sign. I mean, it's his fault.
No fucking beepers.
I didn't. He got old. Ain't my fault.
Roy hit him and went, problem solved.
If he'd have had a beeper or honked the horn, I
Boom goes the dynamite.
So now we've told the story about you. You told so I don't have a
I got a fucking story.
I got a good
Make it
story about
happen,
doing a
it'll
bunch of
happen.
acid, but I'll tell that
I don't
after
have
the
a
next
story
break.
to tell.
So, all right, man. Let's give you some music. I know you're tired of listening to me run over old people. HELLFOX, Our Lady of Sorrows, pretty good tune. The End of Melancholy with Sacrifice. Now, Artamene is how I'm going to pronounce that because that's kind of how it's spelled. Heavy Motion. These guys are from Iran. and they snuck out one night in the middle of the night, emailed this to me because they didn't want to die. And then we got Bloodride with Cast Out from Idiocracy, and then we'll be back to say our goodbyes.
Maybe I'll have a good story.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll think of something.
will rebirth. Dance of death, grief that hurts, singing bed of marching death. Like an earth slowly burns, loud laughter never ends. Wrath that grows inside your heart, it's been saving for two men of freedom. Breathtaking but awaiting, we rise out of ashes and emotion born.
the other one, kill switch.
We're back.
Kill switch.
Kill switch. Engage.
I want to thank you guys for stopping in tonight, man. Filling the void. It always ends up being a good time when the three stooges are together.
It's always a blast.
So
I don't have any entertaining drunk stories. Like Billy said,
You don't fucking remember none of them.
I black out, and then all the funny stories happen to everyone else. I don't. All these stories though, they scare me straight. I'm gonna quit drinking. I'm done.
scare me straight.
I'm done. I'm not drinking anymore.
As if he wasn't straight to begin with.
That's it. I'm done. No more drinking.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No more drinking until I get home.
Yeah. And that's like me saying I'll never ever smoked a joint.
Yeah.
Never. So Bill,
Yeah.
our shadow, I'm so sorry, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't fucking know this Bill or Billy, whatever. I don't know that guy.
Yeah. I forgot about him.
It's,
We may be seeing Billy play soon. While I was sitting here, I passed Billy's information up north to Mansfield.
yeah, I haven't heard anything from Dude yet, which,
So,
you know, it probably takes time.
Hey, any opportunity is a good opportunity.
Exactly, we'll play any stage.
So cool, man.
But,
Any last rites? I mean, any last see, Shadow Man 6.
last rights.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, since we was talking about it during the video break, about this time that me and a bunch of my buddies, when we were all teenagers, we used to do like a bunch of acid and stuff like that because we were dumbasses. And I was never really much of a fan of doing acid because like I didn't like the trip. But I did it. You know, I did like a fucking bunch of it, and like whenever I was coming down off my trip, I ended up passing out, and one of my buddies super glued my fucking hands together.
That's awesome.
So like I woke up and my fucking hands were super glued together in prayer form, in prayer pose.
I'm appalled.
And I was like, you know what?
I'm appalled right now.
I'm like,
God,
you know
don't
what?
let me trip out.
How the hell can I Shadow 666, look like I'm praying to God? It doesn't make no goddamn sense. So I was like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker next weekend. The next weekend, I made it look like I did some acid and I was actually doing shrooms. So whenever like I'm doing shrooms, I'm pretty chilled out.
Oh my God.
And he was, and he was getting, and he was having a hard trip. Like he was starting to freak out. I took it, and I snuck up behind him and took a fucking firecracker and put it in his ass cleavage and lit the son of a bitch. That fucking firecracker went off. Everybody in the fucking room hit the floor. And I'm just laughing, you motherfucker. And that's, my story about
That's what
getting pranked. Yeah, getting pranked when I was fucked up on acid and pranking my buddies when they was stripping balls.
I remember one time, one more quick fucking Roy Boys shit. But this involves Danny Horns Up Ray. There was a time, it was winter time like this, and there's about probably 4 to 6 inches of snow on the ground. Went down, picked up Dan after work, and we had a half a gallon of Jack. And Dan was trying to catch up with us. me and my cousin Stoney, man. So Dan chugs out 2 of these big fucking Jack and Cokes, man. Just fucking whoa. Well, next thing you know, he's going outside to take a piss and he don't come back. And we're like, what in the fuck is going on? So we go out and walk about 20 yards out my back door, and there his ass is laying in the snow. And he done passed out. And he was sitting there and he was just fucking laying there looking up. So, me being the good guy I am, I left him lay there. And went in and got Elmer's glue. And I fucking put glue all over his eyebrows. And glued his fucking eyelashes shut.
Oh my God.
And left him lay out there for probably 2 hours. And brought him in and put him in my daughter's bed at the time. And put me and my cousin Stoney, we had big ass guitar amps. So we stuck in fucking guitar amps right next to Dan's bed. And we fucking cranked them all the way up and went out in the hallway and shut the door. And just started fucking bam, 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 hammering on that motherfucker. And it woke him up. It's so fucking bad he puked. He puked right in my fucking daughter's bed.
God.
You left him outside for 2 hours. He weighs 80 goddamn pounds. He might have got sick.
That wasn't our problem.
I know.
We drank the rest of that half a gallon and we were still standing. So that's not our problem.
So he weighs 80 goddamn
But-
pounds.
Yeah, he weighs like nothing, of course.
Yeah. But Dan can tell you some horror stories. Dan seems to be the first one to go out. But he was like 80 pounds.
Yeah.
So. Anthony,
Yeah.
any last bit news, whatever?
You need to do some. Yeah, you need to get some good drunk stories, asshole.
I got one.
Oh,
I got one. You got a minute?
I got a fucking night. I got a goddamn curfew.
So, we're at Muddy Creek. And we're running hellacious fucking tab, as usual, getting everyone drunk. Having such a good time. Sabrina decides she's going to clock out and come party with us. That went over really well because she left Jessica all alone behind the bar. And I guess she got in trouble from Sam for that one. She blacked out, Bash blacked out, Steven blacked out. The girl I was with blacked out. I blacked out. We all fucking don't remember. But according to Ray, the walk back to the motel was... We were arguing at the front door. He was trying to tell us it was illegal to walk down State Route 79. Apparently we didn't listen, and we're going to the Super 8. I'm like, fuck it, we're walking, we're going, we're just going. He said he stood and watched for as long as he could see us. Somewhere along the way, I lost one of the Tin Rose shirts. Had 2 shirts, one vanished. And the calendar, remember Ray put out those calendars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The calendar looked like it got run over about 18 times by a fucking dump truck.
It probably did.
We woke up in the Super 8. The girl with me, her clothes were covered in mud. She didn't know how the hell that happened, but her neck hurt real bad. So we can only assume she
Yeah,
fell
that
down the
truck.
hill in front of the Super 8 at Route 79 there. Everything, I woke up, she was in bed in clean clothes, didn't remember any of it. I'm like, how the fuck did I change clothes and my other ones are muddy? I woke up naked on the bathroom floor. I don't know what the fuck happened.
And I
I
wasn't
tell you
there.
right now what happened. It was a good time.
Well, there was vomit in the bathroom and somewhere else in the room. Someone had puked. There were 2 different spots, but someone had cleaned it up. And I know it wasn't her or I, because we were too fucked up. So I don't know if someone else was in the room. We don't know. We never know. The world will never know what the fuck went on that night. But that was also the night that she got
Pregnant?
really...
Oh,
no, that was the night she ended up making out with some totally strange chick while The Last Rise was on stage. They put on a... don't mention names.
I was at the fucking show that
You were
night.
at that one?
I was at that show. I mean, obviously, I didn't party with you guys. I
Do you
didn't
remember
go back and party
Ray
with
trying to
you.
convince us to not walk down State Route 79 at the front door?
Well, yeah, you guys had left out. I probably wasn't around whenever.
I
you
don't
guys-
remember this whole
God,
talk.
I was probably out making
I
my
don't
rounds.
remember the whole talk of it, but...
What about the time the time that we was at that show? Me, you, and Bash went next door.
Oh.
And was doing the shots,
That's
and
a-
we came back, and apparently the barmaids was pissed off, but the barmaids said that they didn't
that's
care.
a beautiful one. So that night with The Last Rise, that was bad. Steven actually just brought that up the other night at King Clubs. He goes, you know that one night, always talking about that night that the whole world fucking blacked out. None of
Yeah.
us remember, but no, that one.
We
we
was
kept going
with,
next door. I had the room at the Starlight,
Uncle Joe.
and I had the room loaded with booze. So of course, I always did. I had a trunk load of fucking booze, and I'll bring boxes into the motel room. We kept slipping away to do shots, and we took Bash with us.
Who was playing that night?
Bash, well, it was a surprise. When we came back from one of the drunken shot fests next door, Ray surprised him at the door and said, hey, guess what? I got you. You're going to go on stage next. And Bash's like, what? And he's up on stage all fucked up, like, guitar? What guitar? Oh, this is a guitar? What? I'm responsible for a lot of shit, man.
That's funny.
And Ray was mad at us because we kept going next door.
Said the barmaids was mad at us, and
Ray
the
called
barmaids
my
was like,
phone,
it's fine.
He called my phone, he called the girl who was with me phone, he called his phone to tell us, you guys gotta stop this shit. You gotta get back here. You can't be doing this. You gotta come back.
I hit the red call button because I was like, I know he's pissed off. And the fucked up thing is, that wasn't the first show we did that at. We did that at just about every show we
And
were
then
at.
I feel really bad because Justin Combs. I was just talking with him this morning about something because it's his birthday, I believe, or something. So he's one of the people that like somehow got on my Facebook a long time ago, and I don't know how, just someone I ran into or whatever. And they had never played anywhere, and I'm like, dude, you got to play this place called Muddy Creek, because he was sending me music to listen to and stuff. I'm like, these guys are good. You got to come play Muddy Creek. He's like, no, we're not ready for that. We're not there yet. We play, like in the garage. We're not ready yet. I'm like, come on.
You got to get out of the garage.
When
That's
he finally,
times of desperation.
yes, when they finally played Muddy fucking Creek, I'm like, oh, dude, I will be there for your first show. You don't fucking know. It was one of our fucking shot fests next door.
We missed their set.
He was on fucking stage when I came back like this, barely able to fucking stand. That's his first show, and I remember he was on stage. That's about all I can tell. I look back at the videos. People took videos. That's how I know
remember
what
his
went on.
whole set.
I feel terrible.
I remember his set, dude. They killed it.
Yeah,
He felt like he got hit by a goddamn dump truck when he came off the stage.
I got that show.
I remember
tape.
coming in drunk, like, oh, he's on. And I remember walking up there, like in front of the stage, and I was really fucked up.
I don't understand why he picked us out that night. Why Ray picked us out that night, being all pissed off, because we did that at just about every show we were at together. From the time you and I met and became friends, like we pretty much tripped out to we pretty much skipped off to the fucking Starlight and was drinking because it's cheaper over there.
And it wasn't that we were trying to get out of our tab, because Sam knew.
No, you always ring up $500-$600
$300, $400, $500, no problem. So I wasn't trying to get out. It was just we just wanted to do it, just to go over there and just you could smoke there.
Yeah.
In the room, because we had a smoking room. Which, and just fucking do our thing and then come back and do more and black out.
And not only that, Muddy Creek didn't have cabanas and they didn't have kill switch, so you did.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Well, guys, I want to say thanks for stopping in again, man. It sure was a lot funner than me sitting back here by myself.
I bet.
The show's probably been well over, but now. But it's always fun, man. You always hear stories, and doesn't it remind you of a good time, though? I mean, thinking back on some of these shows, it's just like, wow, how did we ever get the fuck home, or
how the fuck are we still alive?
Yeah,
I never could remember how I got to the motel. I'm like, how the fuck did I stumble next door?
Well, it's a whole hell of a lot of fun over there. So, like I say, man, thanks, guys. I appreciate you coming in.
And thanks for
Want to
having
finish
me.
out with 4 more songs. We got From Ash to Stone with Hippocratic Oath, Gudger with Death from Above. Really like him, guys. KINGSPHERE with Enigmatic, and Of Two Stones with Mental Prison Cell. We'll see you guys next week. And I have Voided Reality.
It's supposed to be next week.
It's supposed to be next week. Voided Reality will be here.
I went to see Faith and Failure. I skipped out on Gemini Syndrome. I had tickets for it. I ate the tickets to go see Faith and Failure Vortex, and that was the night I found Voided Reality.
Oh, dude, Gemini Syndrome.
And then I tried to call
shit.
you to tell you during your podcast, and you looked at the phone and said, Anthony, and X'd me out and didn't answer my call when I had the hottest news of my greatest find of the fucking year.
Live on air, man.
Metal Scout over there.
Yes, I was so excited. I'm calling Roy immediately. As soon as I got outside when their set was over, I'm like, oh my god, Roy. And Roy wouldn't take my call.
I ain't gonna multitask.
He was probably getting high.
I'm a problem solver. So, alright, guys. See you next week.
seeds I planted, they have come to terrorize the neighborhood. One thing that I know for sure, I'm getting gone just while the getting's good. The bulging black and ghastly stare are also daunting to compare to anything this world has ever seen.
is all too fake, we're not alive.